Hello everybody, Destroyer here, and welcome to a live cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02, version 5.0.1. I'm observing a 2v2 on Buckland. As you see there, Belzebub and Heimdall vs. O'Reilly and Jeepers Creepers, JC for short. So, we'll see who wins this match. I put my money on Belzebub right now, if I had any money. I don't, exactly. Alright. So let's see what's up in this game. We have Belzebub as Mordor. That's never a good sign. I'd say Mordor is one of his stronger teams. Heimdall as Angmar is his teammate there. And the opposing team is Jeepers Creepers, Angmar. And then we have, yeah, it is a mirror. We have Mordor. There's O'Reilly there. So we got Mordor versus Mordor, Angmar versus Angmar. It literally is a mirror match. That's kind of amusing in a way. So we'll see who employs the better tactics, better micro and such, and is victorious, of course. Jeepers Creepers in this corner? Yeah, okay. Jeepers Creepers throwing down a Hall of the King's Men, of course. I'd imagine Heimdall's doing the same. Indeed he is. And then we have an Orc Pit for Belzebub, of course. And we have two Orc Pits for O'Reilly. So that is not bad. At least I don't have to reply to any chat. I can only talk to myself. I'm all alone. That's not how you spell alone. Jesus. Terrible. I can't talk and type at the same time apparently. Wow. Anyway. Orc Pit there. Two Orc Pits. He's getting some Orc Archers and Orc Warriors. Orc Archers should make a bit of a difference against Belzebub's Orc spam. It is going to be coming tenfold here. He's got 3 Orc Pits on the way. 2 on the way. He'll have 3 total, of course. And looks like Heimdall got his first battalion of Gundabad Warriors out in the field. We'll be heading into Jeepers Creepers base, who does see them now. And will he be able to stop him from destroying the mill? Is the question. His hold ground stance, as are his. Generally good practice to use hold ground stance with your Gundabad warriors to make them a bit tankier. Of course, when they're mirroring each other, I guess it probably wouldn't matter what it. Same unit stats for same unit stats. I imagine they die at the same rate, regardless of what stance they're in, as long as they're in the same stance. That would be my assumption, at least. Hall of the King's Men, a second one being thrown down for Jeepers Creepers. And Belzebub sending some orcs into his base. So Belzebub throwing orcs to double his opponent. Of course, this time O'Reilly is going to send some orc archers to help, and orc warriors to intercept as well. But it may be a bit difficult to do so, as he's running off 3 orc pits, and Jeepers Creepers, not Jeepers Creepers, O'Reilly is running off 2. He does now have a 3rd orc pit, and now he can keep up with Belzebub. So we'll see what happens with that. Looks like we have a tan land being thrown down here by Belzebub, I guess? O'Reilly has War Chant. Jeepers Creepers have War Chant. Heimdall has War Chant, but Belzebub has opted to go for tan land. Interesting choice. Possibly he either wanted the power itself, or he wanted to go down that power tree side of the power tree. Either way is not bad. It is a good power to have. War Chant is generally more used, but because it stays on the units and they can move around, and they're still buffed, as where this spot specifically is buffed, and only there. So it can be good for assaulting a fort, definitely. I love throwing down tin land under a fort and then just surrounding it with units. It's a very effective tactic. Jeepers Creepers getting doubled pretty heavily here. Fortunately, his ally is here with some guys. He might need to send more, but of course Belzebub is going to attack him from the bottom as well. Looks like here also. So Belzebub sent some orcs to actually intercept the units from O'Reilly being sent to aid his ally. So Belzebub employing some really sneaky tactics here. I think Jeepers Creepers should be fine though. That big blob of pink should take out the purple blob in the corner there, and then Jeepers Creepers does have an army. Well, he has a couple thralls that could turn into an army. This one Oh, it's just Thormaster. His army's dead. Unfortunately for him. Heimdall bringing in some thralls here. And we have a battle down here. Warchant has been thrown down on Heimdall's army. It looks like Belzebub has the outpost. That is Belzebub's flag, right? Or is that a... Oh, no, it's Aurelius. That's pink. So really benefiting from the outpost for now. No one opting to stop him from benefiting from the outpost, so he should have some sort of advantage here. Assuming he doesn't lose too many of his farms in the process, or slaughterhouses rather. Which he might, because he's being harassed quite heavily by a lot of orcs from Belzebub. And having difficulty keeping up with it seems. Belzebub sending tons of guys everywhere. And these archers are getting caught out by some orcs. But they should be able to deal with those, I think. And I think Aurelius in trouble now. Jeepers Creeper seems to be fending off attacks from Heimdall now. That he's not being doubled. And Jeepers Creepers also... Oh, that's Heimdall. Heimdall taking the outpost here. Trying to claim it, at least. That will be a bit of a loss for Aurelius, who probably needs it. Let's take a look at the economy real quick. Aurelius is at 375. 290, 375. Jeepers Creepers' partner is at 378, 400. Heimdall is at 272, 425 command points. And Belzebub is about 400, 450. So he definitely has the weakest economy at the moment. He's up to 400 now, but he's about to lose the slaughterhouse here. He works on Belzebub once again. He's having trouble keeping the slaughterhouses up, but he is doing a good job rebuilding them quickly. And now Jeepers Creepers... Oh no, this is Heimdall. Heimdall sending in some troops to attack Aurelius here to support his ally. Meanwhile, he does have a fairly sizable army of Angmar troops from Jeepers Creepers in his base. So Heimdall will need to possibly pull back and defend his base, or he might be in trouble. If he loses all his production structures, that's not going to be a good thing. Or his economy, of course. We do have another team land being thrown down. This time it's from Aurelius, though. He's coming for his other 5-point power. Belzebub's about at 10. Looks like he's saving for a 10. Because he hasn't bought a 5 yet. So it looks like he doesn't want the Warchant or the Eye. Personally, I like the Eye over Warchant because it can move around. I think it does the exact same thing, doesn't it? It might be only 33%, but I think it's 50. Just like Warchant. Possibly not. Oops. And Tin Land also gives 50% armor and damage. Hard to say without looking at it. I can't remember things off the top of my head. That's too much work. Ooh. Rajam Lancer's getting a nice run through on that Thrallmaster there. Is this Belzebub's? Yes, it is. Belzebub going for cavalry as well as Easterlings and Orcs. He has a fairly nice army. He's gone for the Barricade expansion as his power choice. Or 10. Barricade expansion is very good. That will absolutely wreck these Orc archers. And it looks like Aurelius is quit out of the game. Conceding and destroying his buildings. Well, that wasn't really shocking, to be honest. Belzebub is insane with mortar. Look at all these guys. And now Jeepers Creepers is going to fall as well. No doubt. He does have some Black Numenorians, though. Which, of course, are great swordsmen. Very, very good swordsmen, in fact. Although I wouldn't have them in an aggressive stance. I would have them in a hold ground stance, personally. They don't really need to be in an aggressive stance to kill a Thrall. But they still will take more damage in aggressive. Best to make them tankier, put them in the whole ground stance, and hope they live as long as possible. Looks like he's opted not to kill these axe throwers who are throwing axes at back of his units. It's a bit of a mishap. Fortunately, though, Belzebub's army of Mordor units has arrived. There's also a fairly sizable army here. 3 battalions, and another battalion in the center. I think this is GG for Belzebub, or not Belzebub, for Jeepers Creepers. With Belzebub and Heimdall causing it. Does he have his Tin Land ready? Not quite. A few Laz. Lazarus. Not sure what he means. Because Lazarus is not in this game. And now Jeepers Creepers will lose his last Hall of the King's Men. And then his fort will be surrounded and destroyed. Lancer's picking off a thing in the back there. Ah, he's got the eye. I can look at it real quick. It is 33% damage and armor and 50% faster experience gain for the eye. So it is actually just leadership. So Canadian Land and War Chant actually do benefit more from the buff as Hamlet. But that's movable, so it's nice. Anyway, Jeepers Creepers has been defeated. And Bellspub or Heimdall are victorious. Once again, because they did win the last game I casted, or live casted of this as well. So there you go. An unstoppable force. So yeah, there's a live cast for you. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next cast of the Rise of the Witch King Patch 2.02. See you guys next time.